Hey guys, I've got another little project that's come into the shop. I know I haven't been making too many videos lately. I'll try to get more going later. Got a few health issues to deal with, but yeah, this tractor has not been crunk in 2 years. It's been sitting, and man, it's just corroded, the diesel. I had to clean the tank. I cleaned this filter and shut off valve. Now I'm working on all the lines. You can see they're just corroded. What I'm doing is taking a thick wire, putting on a drill and spinning on the inside of these lines to clean them. So now I've already took the fuel filter off, and fixing to take the bracket that holds the filter off and get it cleaned out, because it's almost stopped up everywhere. It just grew this black fungus, and that stuff, man, is really, that stuff is hard to clean, I'm telling you. But we're gonna see how things go. As bad as it's corroded up onto the filter and the lines going to the pump, it's a possibility these fuel injectors could already be plugged with trash and stuff. So my next step is to get these lines clean, get the filter back on, and turn it over and see if we can get it pumping fuel to the injectors. And if we can do that, we'll see if it'll run, because I really don't want to go into this fuel injector pump. If I have to, I will, but we'll see. Just wanted to give a quick update. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. Wanted to show you the mess that's inside this filter holder on this diesel. And what I've used to clean it, I've already soaked in diesel and gas and sprayed carburetor cleaner and all that good stuff in here. I got a boring brush I've been using to go inside here and clean them, and it works real good. But just look at the mess that's coming out of there right on. What a mess. But yeah, I also wanted to share with you, I ain't really never had to clean no inside of no lines before. But what I ended up doing was getting some electric fence wire, or any kind of wire really work. A coat hanger probably would work. It'd be a little stiff, but hooking that to the drill and running it down through there, and while it spins, and cleaned it out. So yeah, it's a little time consuming, but it's cheaper than buying new lines, I'm sure. So yeah, I may have said something about it earlier. It's been a long day, but my main concern is going to be once we get from the fuel tank through the fuel filter and everything's clean, getting to the injector pump. And if the injector pump's pumping okay, let's hope these injector lines are not plugged, and or the injectors. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Catch back up with you later. Hey guys, I'm back again. I've got everything bolted up now, and fresh fuel, had fuel coming through, and we're still not pumping any fuel to the injectors or through the lines. So I've ended up going into the back of the fuel pump now. I was thinking there's a filter in there too. You have a filter up here, which was a mess, and you have, of course, your other filter here. Then you have another filter in the back of this thing, and I was thinking maybe that stopped up and not allowing fuel to get in there, and I don't know if you can see this, but and pumping out through the fuel lines. But obviously that's not going to be the case. I was relatively surprised at, how clean this filter was. Yeah, it's got some gunk in it, and I'm going to clean it up, but it still was able to get fuel down through there. So I'm in the process of cleaning all this up, and gonna put all this back in, and hook it back up, and probably gonna have to take the top off. I'm thinking now maybe the shut-off valve is stuck and just not letting it pump any fuel. So I'll get back with you when I get to that. Alright guys, I'm back. This is actually day 3 of this project. It's been a booger, man. It was so much corrosion from the diesel. But fingers crossed, I end up having to go into the pump. I think I have found the issue in this pump. It looks like, I hope this camera picks it up. It looks like this fuel metering device was stuck in the off position. So what was happening was, you turn it over, and it wasn't shooting fuel because the fuel was shut off. And this metering device, I know it looks clean, I've already cleaned that metering device, but it wasn't moving, so therefore it wasn't rotating so that it would allow fuel to shoot. I'm hoping that's what it was. I'm gonna get all this cleaned up and put back together, and we'll see if that was the issue. If that don't solve it, then he's probably got a pump head bad in the front. I don't think so. I think this is gonna do it. All right guys, for now I'll get back with you later. Hey guys, something else I wanted to mention before I finish cleaning and putting this thing back together. It's very important. When you take this top off, this is a calf pump. It's not a Mimic. They're very popular pumps. But you have 3 hoses here that run off of your governor throttle. It's very important to see which hole the spring is located in. Write it down. Be very careful when you take this top off not to stretch the spring. And also, on your butterfly governor, you have 3 holes in here too. 1, 2, 3. take note to which hole your spring is in. It is very important, because if you put this back and you put that spring in a different hole, it will not run right. Just wanted to pass that information on to you, because that's an important tip. So you really need to be concentrating on what you're doing and not be distracted when you're dealing with these pumps. Alright, hope that helps. Guys, just a little quick update. I went into the pump, and you have a piston on this side and a piston on the other side. I don't know if you can see it, but they were stuck. Those are your pumping pistons. I had to drive them out with a hammer, buffed them up real good, cleaned them up, put some PB Blaster in there. Going to put it back together, get a seal kit, put it back together, and I think the problem will be solved. Stay tuned and we'll see.